welcome again to my class for the day. So we are sorry for starting just a little bit later. We were having some technical difficulties, as is to be expected. This is new for myself and for you guys. So again, for those of you who are still here, thank you so much, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. So my 3 rules. 1, if something hurts you at any time, since I'm not physically there to help you, just come out of it, and then you can come back into the pose again whenever you feel prepared. Or you can jump back in and just completely skip the pose altogether. That is fine with me. Secondly, breathing into the lungs and drawing that air into the lungs and not into the chest. Breathing into the lungs aids with our posture, sitting up nice and tall, shoulders back, chest open, and allowing the lungs to fully expand for our body to fully relax and release into these poses. And again, if at any time you want to stay in a certain stretch, if you have to leave, that is A-okay with me. We'll be here and the video will be posted again afterwards. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to bring our legs into a nice staff pose for the day, just to get some nice seated quad strength, quad stretch, and a nice stretch for the spine. So we're going to inhale the arms up, drawing that lower core in here, lifting the rib cages up off of the hips. And exhale and fold, drawing the core inward, engaging to pull the body forward. And again, we want to keep the spine as straight as possible. So again, leading with the chest and not allowing the spine to curve. I'm going to turn to my side so you guys can see. So again, legs straight, you can have your toes pointed or you can have the toes flexed for an added extra stretch on the back of the legs here. And again, inhaling the arms up, perfect L shape, core is engaged, legs are activated, and fold forward again, reaching for the feet. And again, if you can't reach your feet, stay where you are as long as that chest is nice and high. You're gonna give me 5 deep breaths. And just allowing each exhale to pull the body further and deeper into the pose here. And 2 more exhales, leaning forward just a little bit more. Exhale and release, coming back to center, returning back to that straight spine. The core is engaged, spine is long, shoulders down. From here, you guys can go ahead, and if you do have props at home, you're welcome to again use your book, your laptop, or whatever resembles a block shape, and you can use that. Or maybe just long piece of cloth or a strap if you have one. And I'm going to show you guys some modifications for our forward fold for today. So for our strap, if you guys aren't where you would like to be, you can't reach your toes, it's just a lot of tension and pain for you, you can take that strap and just throw it around your feet and then just engage yourself forward. This helps instead of having to hunch over. It allows you to be able to bring your feet to you. And from here, again, if you would like to use the block and you already have that flexibility to reach your feet and you want to challenge yourself, you can go ahead and take that block and just set it down right in front of your feet, creating just a little bit more distance to challenge yourself. So you can go ahead and pick whichever option you would like, whether it be the strap or the block, maybe 2 blocks if you're feeling super flexible today. And we're going to, again, inhale the arms up. Exhale and fold. 8 more big exhales here, really allowing the body to relax and release into the pose. Big exhales for me. Again, making the body go as far as we can. We don't want to push ourselves, so just stay wherever you're comfortable and wherever you feel a nice stretch. 1 more big breath. Exhale and release, coming on back to center. You can set that block off to the side or that strap. Again, you're more than welcome to stay there if your hamstrings just need a little bit of extra TLC for the day. And I'm going to shift that to the front. So from here in our staff pose, we're going to bring our feet into a nice wide-legged V. Since we're just warming up, guys, the V does not have to be super wide, and your hips probably won't allow it. So just go wherever your feet are comfortable here. And we're just going to go ahead and bring the bottom of that right foot into the inside of that left thigh. And from here, we're just going to inhale the arms up. Again, we always want to start by lengthening and then folding. We're going to fold it in point. So we're going to, again, lengthen the spine, fill the lungs, shoulders nice and relaxed. forward fold. And again, going wherever you can, wherever you feel comfortable here, engaging that lower quarter. Again, pull the body downwards and engage that core muscle as well. You're more than welcome to use your block if you want to, just to, again, bring the ground to you. And we're just gonna rest here. Just some nice and easy stretches for the day. Two more big exhales. And gently walking the hands back until we are sitting upright, nice and easy. From here, we're gonna go ahead and take the torso and just rotate it so that torso is facing over the leg and towards the toes. And again, inhaling the arms up again, always better to lengthen. Exhale, fold, and reaching for that foot. Here, again, you're more than welcome to utilize your strap or your block if you need to. For me, I find that I like to use my block more often than not, so you're welcome to use whatever you have at home. Reaching out and creating some distance just to challenge yourself, drawing the core inward. 5 to 8 big deep breaths here for me. About 2 more exhales, really allow again the body to relax into the pose. Exhale and release back to center. From here, we're going to go ahead and take a nice front body stretch and a nice stretch for the back as well. So we're going to take that right hand, or the hand that's on the side that we just bent on, and we're just going to place it right down behind us, nowhere too far, because you don't want the arm too far out, but not too close to the body. And from here, we're just going to simply take the hips, engaging them upwards, pushing out through that leg that's extended, and just simply lift the torso. If you're fine right here, you feel like you're getting enough stretch into that side body, you're welcome to stay here. However, you can sweep that arm around and simply open up the front body just a little bit more, getting into a nice little bit of a back bend here. Back arm is engaged against the floor, nice and strong through the shoulder here. And about 5 deep breaths, nothing too strenuous again. Exhale, sweeping back to center, slowly dropping the hips and releasing. All right, we're going to go ahead and repeat on the opposite side. So whatever leg is out, we're going to go ahead and bring it to the inside of that opposite thigh here. And again, like I said earlier, always wanting to lengthen, so inhaling the arms up, being mindful to keep those shoulders relaxed, not causing any tension on the neck. Exhale and fold, utilizing your strap or your block or whatever feels best for you. And on the final exhale, walking the hands back upright. And you guessed it, we're going to go ahead, taking that torso, rotating it over that foot here. And this is a nice way to engage the core as well, because we're not fully turning, but we're using the center to go ahead and rotate, engaging the core, holding right here. Again, lengthening up, inhaling the arms up, shoulders relaxed. Exhaling, fold, utilizing your lock or your strap. And again, 5 to 8 big deep breaths here, nice and slow, moving at your own pace, guys. Three more exhales. And gently release, returning back to center. And from here, we're gonna again repeat that nice front body stretch on the opposite side. So taking that left hand down behind you, engaging the hips, pushing through the legs here. Hips up, sweeping the right arm open and wide, and getting into a nice little back bend. Again, full activation through this arm, pressing into all 5 points of the hand. 5 big deep breaths here. And on the final breath, exhale and release, gently sweeping back around, dropping the hips and coming back to center. From here, we're going to take that opposite foot and just draw the bottoms of both the feet together and come into a nice hip opener pose, butterfly pose. So we're going to interlace the fingers together, and we're just going to hold the feet and just simply flap the wings. Nothing too strenuous. You can rock side to side if you wish. This is just an easy and gentle way to open up the hips. So we're just going to sit here and flatten our wings. Take nice deep breaths for about 10 deep breaths for you. All right, about at our 5th breath here, we're going to go ahead and just simply draw the chest towards the toes. We do not want to hunch the spine over. We do not want our spine to be hunched over like this. If you have to be this uncomfortable to fold forward, then it's not the pose for you. So we're just going to go ahead and come on up, shoulders back and down. We want the spine nice and straight. And we're just going to lead with our chin and our chest and just go as far as you can. You might find that your chin comes to the floor. You might find that you're still up here, and that's okay. That's what we're working towards. And for the last couple deep breaths, holding here as far as you can. And exhale and release. From here, you guys can go ahead and join me rotating on our mat. And we're just going to shimmy on down and come onto our backs. And we're going to work into our core for a little bit for the day. So from here, we're just going to go ahead and bring the arms to a nice wide T. You can have them face up or face down. I find face down helps you become a little bit more stable, so just have to hold the ground and really rely on my core strength. So we're going to bring the legs to about 90 degrees. We don't want them in here. We don't want them all the way out. So we want to have a nice 90-degree angle. You can flex the feet if you want, or you can point them, whatever is your preference. And we're going to take both feet and just simply stay both knees down and over to the left. Through center and over to the right. And you can give me 10 on each side here. This is also a wonderful stretch for the back. So if you hear some creaks and pops, it's okay. All right, give me 10 more, 5 more on each side. You guys got this. Deep breath still into the core. And if at any point you feel any tension on your back, you can bring the knees in closer and continue on. Three, two, and 1. Last side. And bring it back to center. Beautiful, guys. We're going to keep those arms and legs at that 90-degree angle here. And we're going to actually flex the feet. So from here, if you have any kind of lower back pain and you feel it's just a little too uncomfortable for you, you're welcome to shimmy the hands underneath the bottom just to protect that lower back. So from here, we're just going to go ahead, taking the feet both legs, and we're just going to push out all that power through the heel, extending the leg straight and bringing it back in. Doesn't look like that's right. I promise your lower core is going to feel it. You guys are going to give me 20 of these. Again, nice and slow, moving at your own pace. You don't want to rush yourself. And when it comes to your core, the slower, the better. And 10. 10 more for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One more. From here, holding the legs out for me, we're going to take that to butterfly kicks. Again, nice and slow. Just give me 10 of these if you can. You're more than welcome to lift the head up, but you want to push through the chin and engage the chest as well. We don't want to hunch the neck over because that causes a lot of tension. About 3 more. All right, bringing the legs back in. Last one, I promise. So we're going to, again, bring the legs into that 90-degree angle, flexing at the ankles here. Again, you're more than welcome to have the hands underneath the bottom. And we're just going to take the heels and bend and tap. Bend and tap. You're going to give me 15 of these. Nice and slow. Last one, make these count. Do not cheat yourself. I promise you'll thank yourself later. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the feet together here. We're going to drop them on the mat, dropping the knees to the opposite sides. Bottoms of the feet come together. Recline, cobbler's pose. And we're just going to rest here for about 3 deep breaths, allowing the hips to relax and release. We just did a lot of good core work, a lot of motion with the legs, so the hips are probably a little sore. So we're just going to rest here 5 deep breaths, or you're welcome to get some water. All right, guys, so from here, you can go ahead and come on up, and we're just going to rotate onto hands and knees. And like I always say for our tabletop, shoulders stacked directly above the wrist, pressing into all 5 points of the hand. And again, knees directly underneath the hips, being sure that there's that space between the knees here. And again, drawing that core in as always. From here, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to take that right knee and we're just going to slide it forward in between the wrists and just push that in down, coming in for a nice pigeon pose. So for my pigeon poses, to make the pose easier, you can bring the foot in towards the body. To make it harder, you can bring the foot out. The more parallel your foot is, the more open and flexible your hip and your knees are. So you can find wherever you feel comfortable. If you find that you're not even here yet, and you find that you're way up here, you just feel uncomfortable, utilizing your block, your textbooks, or anything like that, and you can sit it right under that opposite bottom and just come on down. So you can find whatever works for you, adjusting as necessary. And we're going to go ahead and thank the hips for all that good core work that they did. And we're just going to gently come on down for about 45 seconds. We're going to rest here. So again, keep that lower core engaged, the breath deep, and just try to find some comfort in the discomfort. Fifteen more seconds, guys. And gently pushing back up onto the hands first. We're going to bring that foot in towards the body here. We're going to bring the hands to frame that knee and just roll onto the shin and push the knee back. The knee is protected throughout all motions of the pose so you don't end up hurting yourself or your hips in any way. So again, realigning, and we're just going to take that left knee on the opposite side. And again, just slide it forward, repeating on the opposite side. Again, you can go ahead and find whatever adjustment works for you, whether it's close to the body, trying to find that alignment with the knee, or you need to have a block and sit right underneath your bottom. And again, we're going to rest, and because you find that comfy spot, coming on down, And for another 45 seconds, sit with me. Fifteen more seconds, guys. Deep breaths. And on the final breath, walking the hands back up. Bring the leg into the body here. And again, rolling onto the shin, pushing back. From here, we're going to bring the knees to the outer edge of the mat, big toes together, and just send the hips back, wide-legged child's pose. Resting here for about 5 deep restorative breaths. On the next exhale, we're just going to slightly come out of this, and we're going to keep that left arm extended. We're going to take that right hand and flip it face up, and we're just going to thread it underneath that left arm and just come to lay down on the shoulder. A nice little twist for the upper portion of the spine and a nice stretch for that shoulder as well. Resting here again, 5 to 8 deep breaths. One more big exhale. And gently returning to center, repeating on the opposite side. Extending that right arm long, left hand face up, and threading it through underneath that arm. One more big exhale. And gently returning back to center. From here, we're going to go ahead and again realign that into our tabletop. Tucking the toes underneath the heels here. We're going to push the hips up and back, down dog. And from here, we're just going to walk out our dog, shifting our legs. Just some of our legs and knees might be a little bit sore from the pigeon and from the child pose, and that's okay. We're just going to stretch and walk it out nice and slow. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can join me here. We're going to go ahead and inhale that right leg up, coming in for a three-legged dog. We want our hips to be nice and square. I'm going to switch sides so you can see. When we inhale into our three-legged dog, we don't want to have to open our hips to compensate for flexibility or feel like we have to go super wide. We want to square the hips off and just lift the leg as high as we can because eventually it will get higher. So we're going to hold here our three-legged dog. 2 big exhales for me. And from here, we're just going to bend at the knee and we're just going to take nice big circles, just about 3 of them, just to loosen up that hip. Keeping the core engaged, arms activated. One more circle. Extend out and down. And we're just going to go back to walking it out before we go to the other side. One more breath here. And whenever you're ready, inhaling that opposite leg up. Again, keeping the hip as square as possible. 3 deep breaths here. And whenever you feel ready, bending at the knees, starting those 3 big knee circles. Extend out, exhale down, drop, and bending the knees, untucking the toes, and just sending the hips back in the child's pose, knees together or wide, looking whatever feels best for you. Again, 5 deep breaths. And on the final exhale, again, inhaling back up into our tabletop. And we're going to go ahead and stretch out the spine just a little bit with some cat-cows. So again, resetting, shoulders stacked above the wrist, knees underneath those hips. And pressing into the tops of the feet, arms activated, pushing the ground away. We don't want to shrug into our shoulders. We want to actively push the ground away. Chest open as we can have it. And we're going to go ahead, tucking the tailbone under, starting with a nice strong cat. Feeling good engagement of the full torso here. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Holding here, 2 big deep breaths. Exhale and release. Untucking the tailbone, curving the spine downward, arms and legs still activated, pressing against the ground just to deepen that stretch. And freely moving back and forth in your own space, moving with your spine for about 5 to 8. Feel if you're still at 10 deep breaths, you're welcome to do so. Four more deep breaths in your space. And on the last exhale, bringing the spine back to neutral here. Again, tucking the toes under, hips up and back, down dog. Walk it out. And on the last breath, we're going to shift the gaze forward toward the top of our mat and just simply walk the feet up to meet the hands. Entering into a nice forward fold. For our forward fold, we're just going to grab the elbows here, hang ragdoll, and just swing it out. The neck can hang freely, the shoulders can hang. One more deep breath here. And gently releasing, walking the feet back out into our down dog. We're just going to shift into a plank. And we're going to untuck the toes, sending the hips down, 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 coming in for a nice up dog. Again, if you feel any pinching on the lower back or anything like that, you can feel free to engage the glutes, sink the hips lower. You can also press into the bottoms of the feet, engaging the legs, and lifting the legs off of the mat, allowing for a deeper sink for your hips. 3 more deep breaths here. Exhale and release, sending the hips back, 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 child's pose. 2 deep breaths here. And on the final breath, inhaling back up to center here. And we're just going to go ahead and flip and come to lie down on our back for our cool down. So we're just going to bring the knees into the chest today. And again, just simply rock side to side. This is my favorite way to start cooling down. And whenever you're ready, again, we're just going to bring the arms out into the same T formation we did for F, and just drop both of the knees down and over. This is more so for your spine this time, so if you want to hold the knees down and try to deepen your twist just a little, you're welcome to do so. 3 deep breaths here. And on the final breath, lifting through center, and down and over to the opposite side. Again, feel free to put that hand on the knee, just to hold them down and try to twist just a little deeper. 3 deep breaths for me. And on the exhale, releasing, lifting through center. And that's going to wrap it up for the day, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. You're more than welcome to stay on your mat for the next 5 to 10, even 20 minutes, having a nice soundtrack in the back if you would like. You can just meditate on your own for the day. And again, my name is Stephanie. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.